Welcome back to the show. I'm the Beer Adventurer.
And I'm Lunchbox.
And on this episode, we got the Black and Tan from YING-ling.
How are you going to put a Black and Tan in a bottle?
Okay, that has actually been a bone of contention with this. A Black and Tan is usually, that darker ale and a stout. This is a porter, and as it says, premium beer, which it's the YING-ling Porter and the YING-ling Ale mixed together in the bottle. It's good.
It's supposed to be separate in my glass.
Yeah.
That's kind of the novelty of ordering a Black and Tan.
Yes.
Is testing the skills of your bartender.
Absolutely. And new crown cap for Lunchbox's collection.
Nice.
Now, one of my only problems with YING-ling is YING-ling has the same cap for all their beers. Whatever.
I don't have one yet, so
no. Okay, now, as you will see, it does pour nice and dark.
I do like dark beers.
It's part of the reason I had him do this with me. See if we can get a little more head. It kind of pours this kind of dark cherry color. All right. Now, YING-ling's big thing is they are America's
before I try this,
oldest beer.
Before I try this, I have heard, and I don't know how accurate this is, that a true Black and Tan is supposed to be made with Bass and Guinness.
Okay. Now, from what I understand, that's not necessarily a true Black and Tan, but that was the one that popularized it. Because you had the half and half, which was Harp and Guinness.
Okay.
The Black and Tan, which was Bass and Guinness. And then there's a couple different names for rotten apple, snake bite, all those, but it would have been a hard apple cider in Guinness.
Wow.
By the way, those are fantastic.
And we're going to do that on our other channel.
Yes. Yeah,
check into that. So, what do we got? Oh, we got that
nice dark roasted.
We get that rich pungent smell. Wow, that's very crafty.
Yeah, it smells great.
It's pretty intense, pretty complex. Do I smell a vanilla note there?
I think he's really gonna like this. If he hasn't had it, it's been a while. If he has had it, it's been a while since he.
That's a really good beer.
It is.
I'm not a fan of most of YING-ling stuff, but this one, it's a Black and Tan. So I like the darker beers. It's got that fuller flavor. I wouldn't call it very robust, though. It's not an overpowering strong kind of flavor at all, but it does have all the notes there. I'm not sure I'm getting as many of the tan notes, but
well, if people want to see this, what I will try to do is test this versus the regular YING-ling, and maybe this versus the porter, maybe even all three together if we get enough requests for it, so you can kind of see, or maybe even try to make one.
We'll do that for you. But you have to like it, and you have to tell us down there.
Yeah.
That's all. Otherwise, we don't know that you want us to do it.
Right.
So.
Now, what I like about this beer in particular is it's very mellow and easy to drink, but it does have a lot of flavor.
Yeah, that's one of there's two little adjectives that I use that sometimes they go hand in hand, and sometimes you get one without the other. And this is one of those times. It's full flavor, but it's not robust.
Yes.
You've got all the notes there, but nothing's overpowering, and nothing's even really that pungent. Like I smelled it when you smell it, it smells very strong, but it doesn't taste near that strong.
No,
that was kind of a cool little bit trick.
I think I know I use this term a lot, but it's the kind of beer that I like. It's a drinking beer. It's not I'm gonna have one and then I need to have something different. This is something that you can drink multiple of in a row.
I could probably drink 2 or 3 of these.
Yeah. Now, they do sell this in that larger can. The reason this is in a glass bottle, it wasn't in a Pick 6. I buy this one by the 6-pack.
Well.
Because, fun fact, My dad likes this, and every now and then I'll drop off a couple over at his house just so he has a beer. I like to keep some beers with him.
Just for you, Pops.
That I will drink and he will drink.
There you go.
Because there's a lot of beers that I
Sneaky.
drink that my dad will
Sneaky.
not drink at all.
Leave beers for me at Dad's house.
Yes. Yeah, there's a lot of beers that I drink that Dad was like, no, thank you.
I'm good.
Yeah. Dad's much more of
If I was his dad, I'd be that way too, because he drinks some weird stuff.
My dad's a little more of a tea drinker than
So-
a beer drinker. Now, I do want to point out something on this that seems to be a major thing that people ask. No, there's no discernible hop note.
Not really.
It is a little crisper than you would think, being this dark, though.
Yeah, it is kind of, I don't know about crisp, maybe bright, but it's not, again, it's not too strong.
No.
There is not really a hop flavor at all. It might be on the back end instead of the front end. Like the malt finishes off a little bit quicker and you can still kind of taste that there's some hops there, but it's nothing displeasant at all.
This one's super easy to drink.
Did you dig it?
Absolutely.
Would you have another?
I do.
I would ask you, would you seek it out? But it's YING-ling, so it's everywhere.
Well, that's another thing. I waited on that. Okay, YING-ling is from Pennsylvania.
How long did you wait?
The deal with YING-ling is, for a long time, YING-ling only distributed where their trucks could get in half a shift. Okay, so usually YING-ling only distributed like 4 hours away. Then YING-ling bought a brewery down in Florida, and then they bought another brewery in the Carolinas. So, like, especially in the South, the vast majority of the southeastern United States can get YING-ling.
Okay, now.
A significant amount of, the New England population and everything, basically all the way to the river, from the Carolinas to the river.
That's a
you can get-
country designation, the river.
Oh, I'm sorry. Shit. My bad. The Mississippi River.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm making him make that distinction because where we live, that could mean two or three things. There's several rivers around here.
Yeah, but everybody in this area knows if you say the river, it's the Mississippi. It's not the Tennessee River, whatever.
Because that's where everybody goes to party.
Okay. I got him on that. All right. So that's why we're making that. So if you're basically on the eastern United States, you're going to be able to find this pretty easy. If you're on the western United States, you may have to call a buddy or something. How many would you put in a Big Six?
It's a 6-pack beer.
Yeah, it's a 6-pack beer. If you want to try it, I would definitely say grab more than one. Because if not, you're going to be a little upset that you don't have another one. Or get that big can. That one's pretty good.
What do you rank it? 1 to 10. I'm giving it a 7.
I'm at a 7 too. I don't know what it'd take
It's
to be
above
an 8.
average. It's just not stellar.
I don't know what it would take to be the 8.
Robust.
I don't know. Well, I think the whole point of it being the black and tan.
And you're not going
Mellow.
to get a 10 out of me unless it comes out of the bottle split.
Yeah.
Then I
But I do.
well, that was
I do enjoy it. Oh, so
It's a good beer.
It's
as
also-
much as I wanted to hate on this because I'm a fan of the True Black and Tan, this is not a bad beer at all. It is very full flavored.
also it's a pretty good value because it's not quite.
Because it's a 6-pack beer, so.
Well, no, it's a good value because, it's not like macro light beer, $6 a 6-pack, but it's not the $10 to $12 craft beer. This is that middle, right in between.
8-9.
Yeah, a lot of times I can get it for $7.
There you go.
So,
Why wouldn't you drink it?
right. Well, there you have it, folks. Until your next beer adventure.
Cheers.